bank loan that government is currently negotiating. With this support, we intend to modernize the infrastructure for medical and engineering training and establish a science and technology park that will enable hundreds of innovators from Makerere and other universities and institutions, as well as the many innovators in the community, to incubate their ideas into businesses. Your Excellency, we are working with innovators from Katwe, from even Katanga here, who have got good ideas, but they just need some advice, and they are actually coming up with wonderful innovations. Our intention is to spin off hundreds of companies annually when this project matures. We would like every student living in Makerere to live with an idea of what they could do in case they are not employed. The training of engineers is crucial to our national development. We are proud that all the infrastructure projects at Makerere have been supervised by our architects and engineers. But we wish to enhance the training of our engineers through advanced technical and business development skills so that they can compete with international firms. We therefore request for your support, Your Excellency, to consider Makerere University like a district for the allocation of a road maintenance unit as part of the district road maintenance unit program. With this unit, we will be able to train our students by maintaining the university's roads and the roads of the surrounding communities, Katanga, Kikoni, and so on. We can make those roads. The ultimate aim is to produce engineers who will build strong contracting firms for our country. I pray that this proposal is given consideration in the next financial year budget. Using the Research and Innovation Fund, we are carrying out the mapping of our soils and mineral wealth, and we should be able to present to you reports on these in the near future. Your Excellency, we must know the soils we have so that farmers don't just go on growing everything and making losses just because they don't know the soils that they have. Under the patronage of Professor Suruma, our former Chancellor, we conducted a study on the implementation of the parish development model, and we will soon conduct a parish development model lab with the aim of improving the performance of that very important project. We hope that we will find time to advise us at that lab. We are inspired by your wise words of wisdom whenever you visit us to fully emancipate the African people from poverty and marginalization, and we are determined to make our contribution to that cause. We thank the government for providing the funds for the harmonization of salaries across the public universities. Makerere University staff were hitherto the most disadvantaged, and I call on all the staff whose salaries have been harmonized to double their efforts in serving Makerere and Uganda. I understand, though, that some of the letters given to some of them are not very clear, but that is no cause for worry. We shall correct them. I will not tire to thank you, Your Excellency, for the enhancement of salaries of the academic staff, particularly the professors and the associate professors. This has helped to stem the high turnover of this category of staff and to increase research productivity. Your Excellency, if the economy allows, I pray that you consider narrowing the relatively big gap between the salaries of the professors and senior lecturers and lecturers. I pray, Your Excellency. This will certainly go a long way in improving our effectiveness and impact on the economy. I thank the Parliament of Uganda for appropriating the very much needed resources, as well as the means of finance and economic development, particularly Mr. Ramadan Govi, for the timely release of those resources amid competing national priorities. I equally thank Mr. Benson Ramye, the Executive Director of Public Procurement and Disposal of Public Assets Authority, for facilitating the procurement process that has enabled us to implement most of the infrastructure projects mentioned above, always within the contracted sum, time, and with the highest quality. Your Excellency, our attention is not only on the welfare of staff. We are also concerned with the welfare of the students. To this end, we have established a disability support center, a one-stop center that will support students with disability. We have also established the student work scheme to support students with financial challenges. In addition, Makerere University has pioneered Mama Janet Museveni's initiative on empowering the next generation of leaders through the Emerging Leaders Program. And on 27th September, Mama launched the Emerging Leaders Program here at Makerere University. This program is aimed at saving the next generation of leaders from alcohol addiction, drug and substance abuse, corruption, and the deadly HIV/AIDS, which threaten their full potential and survival. I thank you, Mama, for this initiative, and I thank the Guild leadership for wholly accepting and driving its implementation. May I request Your Excellency just to invite the Guild President and the Vice to come just and say hi to you. Guild President.
Thank you, the Vice Chancellor, for the latitude you've extended to me. Mr. President, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, my name is Lubega Vincent Nsamba, the Serving Guild President of Makerere University. And her besides me here, you can come and say.
Thank you so much. They are trying to lower the microphone again. Good morning, all protocol observed. I am Joy Eve Serunjoji Nakanyike, the GRC of Mary Stuart Hall and the Vice Guild President of this mighty university, and a fourth-year medical student.
So, Your Excellency, I will be very brief, like the VC has suggested, by extending a vote of thanks for the funds that have been contributed to the reconstruction of the main building, but most importantly and particularly to the reconstruction and renovations that have been taking place in the halls of residence. They have finished Lumumba Hall. They are now at Mary Stuart. I know they are coming for Complex, then Micho, and other halls of residences that are in a dilapidated state. They are yet to be renovated. We extend a vote of appreciation for you being in position to recognize that need and release the funds to cater for that. This has not only contributed to bettering the welfare of the student, but it has also improved their academic life on campus. Mr. President, like we shared inside the main building there, that one of the biggest challenges that we think these developmental states are facing, which Uganda is part, is lack of an ideology. And we do believe that you are one of the ideological proponents and individuals that we have in this continent. So we extend to request that you ease a day of your busy schedule to come back here at Makerere University and ideologically orient this young population. You realize countries like China, where they have their themes that we shall never be slaves again. Ours is a generation which believes that maybe the word for God and my country is not an idea that clearly speaks to hearts and minds and easily mobilizes masses. When one says that we shall never be slaves again, someone is mobilized to go out there and do work so that they don't be a slave again. So we believe in the evening of your leadership that would be a very great contribution to our country, Mr. President. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. President, for that ideologically loaded statement. Your Excellency, day in the history of Makerere, for it is the day the Lord has made for the installation of our new Chancellor, Honorable Dr. Crispus Kionga. What a blessing that it is on the day we reopen our iconic main building that we also install our new Chancellor. I would like to heartily congratulate you, Honorable Crispus Kionga, upon your appointment, which is a befitting recognition of your long and distinguished career as an active physician, statesman, and diplomat. We look forward to your leadership and guidance as the titular head of this great institution, as Makerere University seeks to broaden the culture of science, technology, and innovation, bolster its cherished partnerships with industry, boost internationalization, and graduate studentships, as well as continue strategically liaising with the government to drive high technology, innovation, commercialization of research outputs, job creation, and wealth creation. May I take this opportunity to once again, Your Excellency, call for the introduction of a graduate students' government scholarship scheme. This will increase the throughput of master's and PhD graduates that are so crucial for spurring innovation and economic development. I thank the University Council led by Mrs. Donna Magara for the exemplary oversight that has enabled the university to achieve all this success and for ensuring that Makerere gets a befitting chancellor. Finally, Your Excellency, allow me to thank all our guests for honoring our invitation, particularly our international guests, including a high-powered delegation from the University of Bergen in Norway, with whom we have a very long partnership. I once again thank you, Your Excellency, for graciously accepting to preside over this event, and I wish all our guests a good afternoon as we build for the future. It is now my honor and privilege to invite the Chairperson of Council to address the congregation, Mrs. Lona Magara.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the First Lady and Honorable Minister of Education and Sports, Mama Janet Kataha Museveni, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Thomas Taegwa, Honorable Ministers present, Members of Parliament, the outgoing and incoming Chancellor of Makerere University, and the other former Chancellors of Makerere University, members of the University Council, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Barnabus Nawangwe, and members of the University Management Team, former Vice Chancellors present, and those from other universities present, the staff and students of Makerere University, distinguished dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. Today is